after you finished the program in Billings, you came back home. Did you ride the train back home?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The only way to go in those days.
Then did you connect with people that could help you get started? What were you?
Well, I was farming at the time.
Okay.
So I was trying to farm and losing money every day and trying to get in the auction business and raising a family. And so it was a tough road.
Were you farming around here?
Yeah, Claremore.
Mm-hmm. What were you farming?
Well, wheat, cattle, pigs, just normal farm, milking cows, selling cream, selling milk, anything, everything that my dad done that caused him to go broke, I continued to do.
Were you already married when you went up to auction school?
Yes.
Did you have children?
Michelle, yeah, I had Michelle, and then my second daughter was born while I was in auction school.
So you had family responsibilities then.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How many hours a week were you working in those days, typically?
Well, farm, you get up at 6 and you don't stop till dark, that's just farming. Still yet today.
Mm-hmm.
That never changes on the farm, or it didn't for me.
What kind of sacrifices were you making?
Well, agriculture changed in the 50s from where you had to have a second income to support the farm. My farm took care of the farm, but it wouldn't feed me and the family.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept going deeper and deeper in debt, and finally one day the bank says, we've had enough. We're not financing this anymore. Had I learned initially to quit milking cows and doing stupid stuff, and went and got me a nighttime job and took care of my farm in the daytime, which I ended up doing, and eventually, after I woke up, I might have made it in agriculture. But, hindsight's 20/20, and as soon as I got away from the farm and went to work an aircraft factory at night and hustled the auction business at daytime and started saving $6.25 a week, I started getting on my feet.
Mm-hmm. Did you enjoy the farming life?
Oh yeah, I'd do it in a minute if I could afford it. I can't afford it. If you inherit $1 million, you can farm it up in no time. Because farming is a deadly, deadly game.
Okay, you talked about the importance of relationships with people for being a successful auctioneer as being the most important thing. When you think of auctioneering in terms of skills, what kind of skills help you with those people relationships?
Integrity. Integrity is the best tool you got in the auction business. Absolutely. Today, we specialize in estate liquidation work. We do very few farm auctions. 99% of all of our work is related to estate liquidation or trust liquidations or so on. And you build that business through the legal profession. And once you do them a good job, you're pretty well hired forever unless you screw up, And you get with a very successful probate lawyer, and you get lots of business. And the more probate lawyers you can put together, the more business you'll have. Now, that doesn't work probably in a rural area. In a rural area, you have to depend upon the farmers passing on, but generally they don't sell their land. It goes from one family beneficiary to the other, and so on. Very few farms get sold. But in a metropolitan area, you're dealing with guardianships, and in a Tulsa area, there's 1 million people in that Tulsa area, so the opportunity is so great for those situations. And once you establish yourself with those probate lawyers and trustees, it blesses you.
Did your business change over the years? Were you doing other types of auctions and then it changed over the years?
Well, originally, I used to have a set of cattle corrals, portable cattle corrals, and we took them to farm auctions when we sold cattle. Cattle are hardly ever sold in the country anymore. Mm-hmm. They all go to the market now. Mm-hmm. So I don't have any cattle corrals anymore.
When did that change? 70s, 80s?
Yeah, in the 70s, early 80s, probably. We've done one. Well, we didn't sell the cattle in the country, though. We had an estate here recently that had a herd of cattle, but we sent them all to the market. Mm-hmm. But we sold all the personal property there and the land. Mm-hmm. But what I've kind of figured out, that the only real profit in this business is selling the real estate. My real estate license is the most valuable asset I have.
When did you attain that?
Oh, I got it in the early 60s.
Oh.
But it took several years to establish that. In rural areas, like western Oklahoma, all land changes hands at auction. I'm talking about farms and ranches. Mm-hmm. Eastern Oklahoma was never that way. Slowly but surely, we have cultivated it, and there's quite a bit of property sold at auction in eastern Oklahoma. But western Oklahoma, they always do it.
Do you do out-of-state auctioneering?
No, I don't want to travel.
Mm-hmm.
I've been out of state once or twice in my entire career, and I don't care if I ever go out.